Hey, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Shimi Haushai, the honors to the apostles, Shalom, to the elect out there. This is your brother, Ayathun, and this is a quick video. What you see on the screen here is a picture, supposedly is going viral, but this is a picture of the former president, Barack Obama, dressed up as Satan. And the whole world, the whole internet is going crazy over this picture. But to us, this is nothing surprising. We knew this all along. We've been teaching about this all along. We've been telling brothers all along that these so-called presidents, this world is ran behind the scenes by men who worship Satan. And when you see in God We Trust on the dollar bills, all right, or anywhere, that the God that they're referring to is Satan, Baphomet, Satan, Chemosh, Murdoch, all them different names that he goes by. And here's the proof right here. Now, there's been a lot of specialists that did, they've done analytics on the photo to find out if somebody photoshopped it, put this together. And what they're saying is that this appears to be real, okay? And I can 100% believe that this is real because we know, and we've been saying this, we know that before they bring in the full force of the New World Order, that one of the protocols is they're going to have to let the world know or reveal to the world that the God that they worship, that they're worshiping now, is Satan. And it's the whole reason why the RFID chip is called the Mark of the Beast, because that is the completion of that mission. Okay, once you take that chip, you become biologically incorporated with the system, with Satan. And we all know that the RFID chip is to replace the barcode, which has the number 666 embedded within the code, okay? Because the code runs on numerical system, and it adds up to 666. And there's this book, I got a scripture too, called The Protocols of Zion, right? The Elders of the Protocol of Zion, I believe is the full name of the book. And this is a book which reveals basically the blueprint, like it says here, of the blueprint the elites have of the New World Order. And everything in his book so far has come to pass. And one of the things this book brings out is that before the New World Order is completely instituted, that they will reveal that they worship Satan. Okay? So let me just quickly read a short thing of this. Now, this is a website here, henrymacau.com. It says Protocols of Zion is the NWO or New World Order blueprint, okay? And it has a quote here: if the state can't acknowledge God or the Most High, then other states can't, okay? And eventually the United States of America will not be able to acknowledge the very source of our rights and liberties and the very source of our laws. And what he's referring to is to the scriptures, because through the scriptures is the scriptures is what the so-called was the law of the land here in America, okay? But the elites have slowly but surely, have been leading people away, or been leading people away from the law, statutes, commandments. And what we have now is what's called lawlessness or confusion. Hence the name Babylon, confusion, meaning there are no laws, statutes, liberties, regulations governing this place according to the scriptures. Okay? So anyway, let me read down. It says, I might as well read the whole thing. Last week, Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore was suspended and his 10 Commandments monument removed from the rotunda of the Alabama Judicial Building. Consider the irony. The injunction, thou shalt not steal, is banished from the judicial building. Okay? How long can the concept of justice survive when it is divorced from the belief in a transcendent moral order? As Moore says, the source of our rights is the Most High. Abolish him, and soon we will have no rights. And that's exactly what they've done here in America. They have abolished the Most High, abolished the scriptures. They removed it from schools. I believe now you can't even recite anything from the scriptures in these schools anymore. Okay? And like I always say, this is recently is the only time I ever heard in my life of Jake talking about they don't believe in a God or they're atheists. Okay, that's how I know this place is out of here. when you hear Jake start saying that. Okay, reading down, it says the action which upheld the separation of church and state was in response to a suit by the American Civil Liberties Union. It is part of a nationwide campaign to eliminate all references to America's Judeo-Christian heritage from the public sphere. Okay, matter of fact, I'm going to read down right here. We are in the 11th hour of a multi-generational conspiracy designed to first degrade and then enslave mankind. Okay, which what is said here is pretty much true, because the scripture is talking about noonday is when the Most High is going to bring this man down. Noonday is the highest point, is known as the highest point of the day. So when this man reaches its peak, then the Most High shall break him, take him down. It's in Job 18, that's in Job the 20th chapter. So we are in the 11th hour right now. Okay? We are in the 11th hour of a multi-generational conspiracy designed to first degrade and then enslave mankind. September 11th proclaimed the beginning of the final stage in the establishment of a totalitarian New World Order, aka globalization. Okay, and there's another thing we've always brought out, that the bringing down of the Twin Towers. Now, the Twin Towers was actually a sun catcher. Okay, because if you look between the Twin Towers, it is where the sun rose and the sun descended in between the towers. And taking the towers down and building a new tower that represented doing away with the old world order and the introduction of the new world order. And this is when the police state really started. Okay, the Patriot Act 1, Patriot Act 2 is what started all this. This steamrolling, the steamrolling of laws and statutes and legislation that they've been passing rapidly the past 10 years. Okay, it says the war on terror is a ruse designed to mask the creation of a police state. Okay, boom. Couldn't have said it better myself. There are new developments every day. Canadians can't smile on their passport pictures because they will be used in facial recognition and surveillance systems. All British cars will be fitted with microchips. They do that here in America. Okay, OnStar, all these so-called technology to make your car more safe. Autonomous driving. We'll brake the car for you. We'll lock the doors automatically. That's all designed to control you. They can stop your car when they feel like it. They can lock you inside your car if they feel like it. Okay? They can turn off your ignition remotely. All that is designed to create a police state. All British cars will be fitted with microchips, which will automatically report a wide range of offenses. Okay, staring us in the face. An age-old conspiracy is being consummated right under our nose. George W. Bush is an admitted member of the Satanic Secret Society, the Skull and Bones, an offshoot of the European Illuminati. Now, to us, it's not right under our nose. Okay, we know about this. The scripture says that we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. Okay, right? It says the Illuminati worship Lucifer, the bringer of light. The Illuminati originates in the Babylonian mystery cults, Jewish Kabbalah, the Templars, Freemasons, and other interests dedicated to Satan worship and absolute power. Adam Weishaupt, a highly regarded witch, a professor at the University of Innsbruck in Germany, founded the Order of the Illuminati in 1776. And you see that on the dollar bill in Roman numerals at the bottom of the pyramid, 1776. Okay, is when they say is the beginning of the Illuminati. So he founded the Order of the Illuminati in 1776 on Communist May Day, May 1st. Prince William of Hesse-Kassel and his banker Mayer Amschel Rothschild, the wealthiest man in the world, were behind Weishaupt, funded him. A few years later, the Illuminati took over the Freemasons and have used them to manipulate world events ever since. Okay, now here's a book. The Protocols of the Elders of Zion. Get that book, brothers. It's the Illuminati's master plan. I cannot overemphasize the importance of this book. In coming weeks, I will continue my analysis. I am using the Fry edition, Waters Flowing Eastward. Here we go. The Illuminati's goal is to overthrow Western civilization through the destruction of its four pillars: family, nation, race, religion, and democracy. Okay, in other words, Isaiah, was it 26 and 16? The surely a turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's play. Okay, so what they did is they took the law and order that the Most High established and they flipped it upside down. Okay, because law, statutes, and commandments regulate your family, what to do with these different nations and these different so-called races. It tells you how to deal with religion and so-called democracy in the scriptures. This will be replaced by totalitarian super government devoted to Lucifer, our sovereign Lord of all the world. Okay? Now, we've been saying for years that before the New World Order is instituted, that they will reveal that they worship Satan. Thus, we're not surprised at seeing this, because this is exactly what they are doing here. Now, I'm offline. Let me see if I can go back. See, I don't want to go online, because then I'm going to start getting a bunch of messages and shit. But just so you brothers can find this article, for the sake of that, just give me a moment. Just so you know where this article is at. Come on. Okay, so here it is, silverdoctors.com. Okay, a leaked picture of our former president dressed as Satan has gone viral this weekend. Okay. It says a leaked picture of our former president dressed as Satan has gone viral this weekend. See what Barack Hussein Obama has been up to. So here's a picture, right? Now let me read the scripture, and I'm gonna end it on the scripture. Okay, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:8. It says, then that wicked shall be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Okay, and this is talking about these scriptures, the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And he's going to do it physically too, in the chariots. Okay, and that breaks that down in the Apocrypha. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And it's talking about mainly the elites, okay? And then it spiders into anybody, it really spiders down to the 2/3 and the rest of this world, except for the 1/3, okay? Because they all are down with this government. They voted for him, they voted for Trump, make America great again. They fell for all of that shit, okay? They allowed, there was nobody rioting against the LGBT movement or against the feminism movement or any of that. So they're all guilty, and they all got tricked. Okay, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, and this picture reveal that who they worship right there. Why the hell would he be dressed up like that? Okay, it says even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Verse 10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. The reason why we made these videos and go out there on the highways and byways is to save the hopeful elect. But the most of you, except for the 1/3, scoffed at this word, turned away around, turned your back on it. Okay, when we said Obama was the devil, you scoffed at us. How could you say that about a black president? Well, he's just showing you right now that he's a goddamn devil. All right. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie. So all the time we was talking about this man here. Your mother effers came up against us, and you believe this lie, that this was truly a man sent by God to save black people. Okay. Anyway, with that, get that book, man, and you can search for this article, and yeah, re-upload this video, man, because this is heavy. And everybody needs to see this. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.